Good morning. Thank you for joining us. My name is Andrew Iwach, and I'm board chair of the Glaucoma Research Foundation, executive director of the Glaucoma Center of San Francisco. It's my great pleasure to welcome you to the 8th Annual Glaucoma Patient Summit. For the first time, we are returning to San Francisco to host this incredible event, and we are so grateful to have all of you here with us today. Knowledge doesn't just inform, it transforms. Whether you are a patient, family member, a caregiver, or a friend standing beside someone you love, our deepest hope is that today leaves you with something more than information. We hope it leaves you with clarity, with confidence, and the power to advocate for yourselves and for those you care for so much. Today's program would not have been possible without the generous support from our sponsors, including Glaucos as a presenting sponsor, Alcon as a platinum sponsor, along with the other corporate sponsors. And also thank you to all of our wonderful exhibitors who were able to join us this weekend. Please take time at the break to visit their booth and thank them for coming and joining us and learn about their products and services. We hope to make this day as informative and interactive. We'll do our best to answer as many questions as we can through the day. You can submit questions in two ways. On your table, you'll find a little card, and there's a QR code, so if you'd like to, you can use that to send a message. There are also little index cards. You can write a question, and our staff will come around and pick those up, and we'll do our best to address as many as we can. If we miss any, we will certainly take a look at them, follow up, and then, of course, we're already thinking about our next program, so we'll try to address those later on. You can also get more information about future programs and webinars, and that is at our website, the Glaucoma Research Foundation website, which is www.glaucoma.org. Now, you may be wondering, in your ID, in your little name tags, you may find one of these things. Well, what's this for? Well, these are red tickets, and those are raffle tickets. So what do you do with them? Throughout the day, we'll be doing drawings for some amazing prizes. If you're interested, at the break, there is the GRF booth, and that's where you leave your raffle ticket. And so what are the prizes? Well, that's a whole list. A GRF swag bag with surprises inside, 1-hour consultation with Dr. Helena Fowler, a doctor of clinical nutrition, a nano dropper applicator, computers for blind, laptop with accessibility software. Gift bag has a gift box. The San Francisco Public Library has a tote mug and pen, and there's a Samsung Galaxy Tablet A11. So with now, it's my pleasure to introduce GRF's Chief Scientific Officer and your host for today, Dr. Cynthia Steele.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Welcome, welcome. We're so happy to have you all here. Okay, I need a show of hands. How many of you, this is your first patient summit? Wow, welcome. That's amazing. Okay, now I have to ask, how many people have been to more than one patient summit? Okay, keep your hands up. How many people have been to 2? 3? 4? All the way back, we got 5? Okay, we've been to 4. Well done. Well done, you guys. Welcome. We're so happy to have you. We're so excited. Here at GRF, you know, this is what we're all about. I mean, I am the Chief Scientific Officer here, but what are we researching? We're researching glaucoma in the hopes that we will come up with, we always say a cure, but you know better than anyone how complicated and complex this disease can be, so we're not looking for just a cure, we're looking for multiple cures and multiple curative treatments for all of you and for your loved ones. So thank you for being here and for being part of our community. As Dr. Iwach mentioned, San Francisco is the birthplace of Glaucoma Research Foundation. We were founded in 1978 by Dr. Robert Schaefer, Dr. Dunbar Hoskins, and Dr. Jack Hetherington. We are the oldest funder of glaucoma research in the country, and we are so proud to have that title. Before we get on to other things, I do need to acknowledge the amazing members of the GRF staff. Our CEO, Tom Bruner, is in the room somewhere. Tom, where are you? There he is. Tom. Nancy Graydon is always hiding in the back, but none of this is possible without Nancy. And in our little alcove here is everyone else is hiding. Yeah, Michelle, Maxon, Brizette, Kate, Lauren is out here somewhere too. So thank you, all of you. Please go talk to Brizette, and maybe you'll see yourself on social media later today. Couple of housekeeping things. Don't forget about that raffle that Dr. Iwach talked to you about. Later today, we're going to be having prizes throughout the day. We have some really good stuff, so don't leave those red tickets in your badge. Bathrooms, as you saw, I think are all the way in the back. I think men, when you're facing, I think men are to the right, women are to the left. Glaukos is a wonderful sponsor of the Wi-Fi, so thank you, Glaukos. You can see the information on your cards on your tables. And also in your program is your patient passport. So don't forget to go visit our exhibitors, talk to them, get information, and then get a nice little sticker. And then I think you can bring your passport to the GRF booth, and I think you get another raffle entry if you do that. So yes, don't forget to fill out that patient passport. I also need to acknowledge, before we go any further, I do need to acknowledge our amazing board of directors, the members who are here, some of whom you'll see on the stage today, including our board chair, Dr. Iwach. Thank you. Thank you very much for your leadership, your guidance. And any committee members who are here today for GRF committees, we're so thankful. So with that, we're going to start with our first event, which is honoring our good friend, Andrea Epstein. So it is my pleasure to recognize her today. She is a loyal donor, a friend, and an incredible volunteer. And she first discovered Glaucoma Research Foundation 10 years ago when she attended Glaucoma 360. So this is really a full 360 moment. She came hoping to learn about the latest advances in glaucoma treatment for her husband, David, but she left with something even more important, which was hope. And that's what we hope that you all leave here today with as well. And it is our belief that knowledge is empowering. And that's what brought Andrea closer to our community ever since. So she inspired us to create this Glaucoma Patient Summit back in 2019. And she's been working closely with Nancy and with the rest of the GRF team to make this such an important annual event. She chaired our summit steering committee for its first 4 years. She continues to be a dedicated and valued leader whose compassion, commitment, and advocacy have touched so many lives. So thank you, Andrea, so much for your incredible leadership and your visionary spirit. Please come up.
This is very nice. Just a quick few words, which is that it really is a full circle moment being back here. I remember speaking at the very first event 8 years ago, and I remember working with Nancy and Michelle, and we were just striving to get 50, 75. If we could break 100 people, we were going to pop champagne. And here we are today. This event has moved throughout the country. It's reached hundreds, if not thousands, of people in cities in the US, and then we have people coming throughout the globe. As Cynthia mentioned, David is my why. He's the reason that I got involved first with attending Glaucoma 360, and you know, he has been living with glaucoma for 40 years, and this event and bringing information to our family and to other people is what keeps us going. So I hope that for everybody who is here for the first time today, that this is your first of many consecutive meetings. You will learn about how to be more empowered and how to both live with glaucoma as if you're a patient or a caregiver or an advocate. There's something here for everybody. So I look forward to sharing all the information with all of you today. Thank you.